The Battlefield franchise is something that we can all agree has been a fun journey. Throughout the years, we've experienced some of the greats like Battlefield 3, Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, and of course the most recent, Battlefield 2042. Now, of course, there's no secret that the franchise took a hit when it came to 2042, which leads us to the question, what features have to be in the next Battlefield game for it to be good? For starters, we have the server browser. When playing Battlefield, everyone has their own favorite go-to picks. From the type of game mode, whether it be Rush, Team Deathmatch, or Conquest, everyone has their favorite class, whether it be Medic, Assault, Support, or Recon. And in that same regard, everyone has their favorite map. So why don't we have the option to pick it? With the server browser, we'll finally be able to pick what map we want to play in and not get stuck playing the same 3 maps on rotation like we currently are. Not only that, but we'll also be able to see how many players the lobby has and how good or bad the connection is. Because to be honest, don't you guys just hate when you load into a game and the lobby has like maybe 5 people in it, so you're just sitting there waiting until the player count is filled? Or don't you guys just hate when you load into a game and the game is all lagging, your shots aren't registering? Like, the server browser will literally fix all these issues. Quick mid-video shout out to Freddy Aguero 9865 for finding last video's hidden character. For this one, there's going to be a character from Monsters Inc. hidden throughout the clips. Same rules apply. First to comment down below the name of that character with the correct timestamp gets a shout out on the next video. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out. Let's get it. Next, we have mobility. I honestly feel like a robot half the time when I'm playing Battlefield 2042, but I guess since DICE wants to focus so much on making the game futuristic, they don't see this as a problem. I honestly miss back in the day being able to crouch run or being able to lean while taking cover or even being knocked over while being close to an explosion, bro. Like, the immersive features is what I miss and what gave that extra cherry on top for me when playing Battlefield. And when it comes to 2042, I just feel a bit stiff when playing. Like when running around or trying to jump over an object like a rock, you just get stuck half the time, and even the slide they have is just ugly. I always hated it from the get-go. So for sure, mobility and the immersive features is something I would like to be brought back. Now, to piggy off of the server browser, my next item on the list is the maps itself. We need better maps on the next Battlefield, and I'm not talking about making them bigger because we all know how that went when 2042 dropped. They focused way too much on trying to be able to fit 128 players that they made the maps way too huge with absolutely no cover, just plain old naked, okay? We want good variety of maps from close quarter to deserted broken down building areas to snowy hill areas, all that, man, all that good stuff. And of course, you have to make sure destruction is involved when making these maps. Maps and destructions go hand in hand when it comes to Battlefield. So I want to see buildings collapsing like back in the old days when grenades and rockets actually did something in the game. And maybe even add a little bit of natural disasters here and there, you know. Like, to be honest, I know the tornado we currently have has mixed reviews, but I wouldn't mind if it had a little flooding going on or maybe a fire breaking loose or some mudslides. Just some ideas, guys. So I think those would add some fun to the game. In moderation though, just because I don't want them overdoing it and having the damn apocalypse happen when we play. Continuing on, another thing that needs to be brought into the next Battlefield game is the class system. With the specialists that we have now, sure, I mean, it was fun to try and experiment something new, but to be honest, I'm kind of over it now. I miss the OG classes and there being an actual purpose to selecting a class, which then provided a reason to have a good squad with you. I feel like the specialists make the game a bit unbalanced in my opinion with all the extra abilities they possess, and it kind of takes away from the actual improvement of the game and how you are with you and your gun alone. Now, I do know that there's a side of the community that actually enjoys the specialists, so I would maybe suggest for the next Battlefield game to have a separate game mode with specialists maybe? Like how we have Rush, Team Deathmatch, Conquest, or Breakthrough, let there be a game mode called basically specialists. Make it an option and not a mandatory thing when playing. Last but not least, we have the one thing that I believe 2042 did right, which is the in-game sight adjustments. I honestly would like for this to stay and be added onto the next Battlefield game. It definitely helps with getting more kills and also helps you get more familiar with your gun and the many different attachments it can hold. It helps gives a boost to the gun selection in my opinion, since the guns we currently have kinda suck. And that's pretty much my list on what features have to be on the next Battlefield game. Of course, there's a whole bunch of different other stuff, but I felt like these were the most important to me personally. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you agree on the list, what would you add? What would you take away? Lastly, make sure to subscribe to the channel, guys. Would really mean a lot. Trying to hit that 1K mark now, so let's keep at it. But that's pretty much it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And like always, make sure to be back for the next one. Peace.